Hey guys, what's up? So it's been a while since I made a video. That's not really been intentional. I've meant to make a video like once a month. I'm just doing like a pregnancy update and it didn't happen. So here's like, let's see, I think my last video when we had first found out we were pregnant, I think I was 12 weeks in that video. So today I'm 24 weeks and 3 days. It's been a while. A lot has changed in the past 12 weeks. Everything so far has been good. Charlie, oh my God. She's killing me. So everything so far has been going really, really good. We've had all of our blood work has been fine. Everything has been fine. I went to the doctor last Monday for our 23-week appointment and everything looked great. So I'll kind of go back and start closer to the last video that I made, which the feedback that I got from that video was awesome, and I'm so glad that it helped a lot of you. And after I read some of the comments and some of the messages that we got, I realized that I forgot to put some stuff in the video. So if there's some just random questions that I didn't answer or mention, just message me on here or on Instagram, or just comment under the video and I'll for sure answer it like as soon as I see it. So shortly after that, actually at that point we already knew the gender. We used this company called Sneak Peek. I saw on Instagram a couple of the other like lesbian mom families that I follow on Instagram had used it, and so I was really intrigued by it. So it's actually a company that as long as you are 9 weeks pregnant, you pay them X amount of dollars, they send you this box, and it comes with pretty much what you do is you prick your finger, you fill this little container up with your blood, you send it back to them, and their labs like run tests on it, and they look for a Y chromosome in your blood. So obviously if you have Y chromosome, it's a boy. If you don't, it's a girl. So we did that 10 weeks. We got it back and it said a girl, but we hadn't told any of our family yet because we didn't know how for sure 100% that was. So we were gonna wait until we either had blood work done at the actual doctor's office or for the ultrasound, whichever one ended up coming first. So we finally had our first appointment at the with our OB. I think I was 13 weeks, maybe 11 weeks. I think maybe I was 11 weeks. I can't remember. And we did do the blood work. It came back also as a girl. So at that point we were like, okay, it's definitely for sure a girl. So we bumped up our gender reveal like 4 weeks, I think, because we originally scheduled it to do like right at our 16-week mark after an ultrasound. But we were just too excited, so we bumped it up to actually like 4 days later and told everybody, and that was awesome. I definitely do recommend the Sneak Peek. The price, I want to say it was like $150, maybe $160, but you know, if you're just like nosy and impatient, I'm very impatient. I could not wait, even though, but just like have in the back of your mind like this could totally be wrong, so I wouldn't like go completely off of the Sneak Peek as in like start buying stuff and like telling everybody. I would wait and get like a second opinion on it first. But as far as just like for your information, I think it's cool, and most of the time people that I've talked to, it's worked. There's just very few times I think that it's gotten it wrong, and if you get it wrong, if they get it wrong, they'll actually refund you your money. Once the baby's born, you send them a copy of the birth certificate and they'll refund you all the money. So it's really a win-win, but it's really cool. Just like I said, if you're like super impatient, it was awesome. And then a lot of people have been like kind of weird about the blood work at the doctor's office because it does test for any like chromosomal abnormalities, so for like Down syndrome and things like that. So when I told people that we did that, they were kind of like, you guys did that? Like, why would you do that? Like, just kind of like, why does it matter? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's just, number one, I wanted to know if the test matched the same as a Sneak Peek, and you know, if there is anything wrong, I would just like to know, just for my information, just so I can be prepared. I'm a planner. I don't like surprises. I have to know. So for me, just my personality, if anything, you know, was going wrong, like I would want to know. That would change nothing. I just want to know. But luckily, everything came back great. The next big thing that happened would have been our anatomy scan. That was at 19 weeks. That was 5 weeks ago. Actually, right before the anatomy scan, we kind of had a little panic, I want to say. I can't remember how it happened. I think we were just curious, and we were just going to go on to buy more sperm from our donor, just to have, we already have some extra, but just to have as many extras we could possibly use. And there had been new updates to their health profile, and I was like, okay, this is really weird, like let's just go on here. And so for like their family history, he had just updated, I don't know if you can hear Charlie, but he had just updated his mom's mother and his mom's brother both had heart defect, which ended up needing a valve transplant. Or, I don't know, valve transplant. Yeah, valve transplant. I was freaking out. We were both freaking out. I think we found this out 2 weeks before our anatomy scan. That was not on there when we had originally ordered from this donor. There were no health problems at all. I think his grandfather had skin cancer. But other than that, there was nothing. So we were completely freaked out, and the fact that, like, how do you not know that before? Like, how do you just all of a sudden, oh yeah, like my grandma and my uncle, like both, you know, whatever. So we were really freaked out initially, and then we both like calmed down. We read through it more. And both of those, like his grandmother didn't actually have the valve transplant until she was like 70 something, and his uncle until they were like 50. So we went in for our next appointment. Before the ultrasound, we were talking to them. We were just like, hey, this showed up, like, can you just like double check and make sure that everything in her heart's fine? And they're like, I don't think that this was technically a birth defect because they didn't need surgery until later in life, so I would not classify that as a birth defect. So anyway, but everything in anatomy scan looked fine, which was a huge relief. Everything was totally great. Her heart looked great. Everything looked awesome. But that was kind of scary. And then his mom's family actually lives in Japan. So I was really mad at first. Like, how did you not know this stuff when you were filling this out? But, you know, he doesn't see them. Like, he might literally not have known. He might not have ever met them. I don't know. But so in the end, everything worked out fine, but it was very, very scary at first. She would not move at all. Like, she just laid there. We could get no good pictures of her face. We got no good pictures in general. I mean, they got to see everything that they needed to see, but she just was not cooperating. I was hoping to get some really good pictures. We got nothing because she did not want to move at all. It was at 19 weeks. So I think the average weight at 19 weeks, she was supposed to be 8.5 ounces, and she was already at 10 ounces. So she was, I think they told me like the 64th percentile for weight, which like isn't like crazy, but it's just funny. And that was great too, because my mom and my mother-in-law got to come with us to that one. And so that was great. That was the first ultrasound that either of them have gotten to go to. So that was really nice just to get to like experience that with them. And something I thought was really cool too during that was while she was checking everything, she was like, I had to go use the restroom because my bladder was too full. She could see her little bladder, and she was like, yeah, her little bladder is really full too. I didn't know that you could even like, I don't know. It was just cool. So my next appointment would have been at 23 weeks, and it was really boring. We just weight, blood pressure, normal things, check the size of your uterus, and got the heartbeat. Her heartbeat, the last appointment was 155. My uterus, I think, was 26 centimeters, and my blood pressure was great. Overall at that appointment though, my overall weight gain so far is 15 pounds, which I know is like average for this point, but I'm like kind of getting it under control. Up to like 15 weeks, I had only gained two or 3 pounds, I think. So then from 15 weeks to 19 weeks, I had gained 5 pounds, and then from 19 weeks to 23 weeks, I had gained 8, I think 7 or 8. I have reeled it in a little bit. I was just like I was starting to feel like getting to the point where I just like felt fat, like just felt huge, like, so I didn't want to like go work out, or like I was like, I'm already big anyways, I'm just gonna get bigger, like what's the point of even trying to do anything about it? So for 2 months I probably went to the gym 3 times, I would say, and I was eating a lot. Got that under control and trying to do a little better. I've been doing from Beachbody. They have a prenatal workout, which is actually really, really good. It's not hard, but it's enough to like where you're doing something, but it's not like you're over exerting yourself at all, and it's not to the point where you're like, I don't want to do this again, because you just hate it. It's really not. It's really nice. It's like 25 minutes or something, and it's a lot of squats. You do need just some light weights, like 5 or 8 pound weights, but that's it. But I've been doing that and just trying to walk, and I think that has been helping. I've noticed the past 2 weeks that's been helping. So as far as cravings, anything sweet, but my main craving, like that I want at all times, is watermelon. Like that's all that I want, and that has been for probably the past 3 or 4 weeks. That has been all that I want. Like I eat, you know, the mini seedless watermelons. They're not even like mini, they're like medium-sized watermelons. I'm eating like 1 of those a day, which Courtney is eating some too, so it's not totally me, but I'm eating a shit ton of watermelon. But it's better than candy, I guess, whatever. But that's what I've been craving most, is watermelon. As far as other symptoms from me, like any pregnancy symptoms at this point, I have noticed in the past 2 weeks that my hands and my feet, like my ankles, are starting to swell some, especially after I've worked like 12-hour days at the salon. Definitely then. And like yesterday we went to the outlet malls, just walking around, and I couldn't get my wedding ring off. So not eating like any extra, like more salt or anything. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I don't know, I'm just starting to swell, so that's great. Not really noticed any new stretch marks yet, but I'm just waiting. I know they're gonna come. I've been using a vitamin E oil 2 to 3 times a day, and just using, I think it's like Manula brand stretch mark cream. I got it by Baby. I've been doing that at night and in the morning on top of the oil. So I don't know, we'll see if that actually helps anything. I cannot wear any of my pre-pregnancy pants at all. Even my yoga pants, I have like a huge red ring around my belly because they're so tight. So all pre-pregnancy pants gone, except for some pajama pants. That's what I've got on right now. If I'm at home, that's what I have on because nothing else fits. And I don't really want to buy a whole lot as far as pregnancy things that I've bought, like maternity clothes that I've bought so far. I've bought 1 pair of yoga pants that I do wear to work. I got those from Gap. And they are so great. They are not like leggings as in like cotton. They are like active wear, like the yoga pants, that's what I call them. They are more like you can't see through them. They're not cotton. They're super tight, but not like uncomfortable tight, but they aren't falling down all the time. And they are the ones that come up and cover your belly, which I do like. I think it helps with support with standing and things. But I only have the 1 pair, so I literally wear them like 5 or 6 times a week. I've got to order some more, but they're like $70, so they're expensive. So I'm going to try to order some next time Gap has a sale, which I think they do right now, because they're so good. Also bought 2 shirts from Gap, also just like plain crew neck shirts, like a black and a gray that I wear all the time. And that's really it. I did buy a dress. We're going to meet some friends this weekend in Lexington. We're going to go eat, and I bought like a maxi dress to wear, and it's really weird because I've never worn a maxi dress before. So it's real, I don't know. It's cute. It's cute. It's just different for me. So I'm gonna actually, I bought it like 3 or 4 weeks ago, but I've not wore it yet. So I'm actually gonna wear it this weekend. So we'll see actually how I really feel about it. I have had to buy new bras. That has been the thing that I think really changed on my body first, where my boobs got huge. I mean, huge. So I've had to buy new bras, and that is one of the things that kept me from wearing a lot of my pre-pregnancy shirts. Was not my belly, just my boobs got so big. But I'm still wearing some of the shirts, like the shirt that I have on right now. Obviously it was pre-pregnancy and it's fine. Like, I'm just at the apartment. If I was going somewhere, I probably wouldn't, because my belly kind of hangs out the bottom of it, but it's okay. Started feeling her kicks like really good around like week 20, and then week 21 is when the first time that we could see her kick on the out, like first time Courtney could really feel it, and the first time that we could see her kick on the outside of my stomach. So that was really nice. And now at 24, she is super active all the time, especially in the morning after I eat breakfast. I always eat oatmeal. Super active. Night, like after we eat dinner, she's super, super active. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you, one of our friends did get us these cute little books. First of all, if any of you that are watching this are like a same-sex couple, it is, and you go and you're looking for like books that will be like your family, it's super hard unless you're ordering on the internet. If you're just trying to go and find them in the store like that day, it's really hard. We went to Barnes & Noble and they had nothing. We were like, okay, we'll just have to order some online, and we hadn't really gotten around to it. And then one of our friends, her and her girlfriend, surprised us with some books that they got online, and they are the cutest. So this one, Mommy, Mama, and Me, it's super just like a cute, this one is like the most basic one, I think, but it's super, super cute. Other things mommies do, and this one's really cute. This one, I think, is the one that's wrote in Lexington. Yeah, this one, whoever wrote this, Crystal Tompkins, she's actually from Lexington, which is in between. We live in Louisville and we're from London, and Lexington's like kind of right in between. She's from Lexington, so that's awesome. And this one is just like a pride book. So This Day in June. It's super, super cute. They're all so cute. And this one, A Tale of Two Mommies. It's really cute, but they're all so sweet. I want her, you know, you want them to have books that's going to be so much for their family, so they can see it in books and don't feel like it's that nothing seems like us. So that's really nice that they got that. It was so sweet. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about my main terrible, terrible pregnancy symptom. I was not sick at all. I've not been sick. Very few days I've been sick, and it's mainly just because I let myself get hungry. My main problem has been my acne, and it's not really necessarily been so much on my face, which I've always struggled with acne though, my whole entire life. But this has been completely amplified, like terrible. Like I said, it's not really on my face. I don't know if you can see. It's all on my neck. Like, I've never broken out on my neck before. I'm not doing anything different. Well, I am doing things different. I can't use a lot of the products that I were using before. So this has been like my terrible, terrible, terrible problem area is my neck. So if anyone has any suggestions on things that I can do to help with that, I don't want to use any sort of topical creams or gels or anything like that. So more so on just like the natural remedy side, please let me know. There's really, literally nothing that I can do. I think it's just gonna happen. I think that's gonna be my thing until after she's here. But if anyone else has struggled with that, let me know, and let me know some things that like helped, you know, or whatever. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. At this point, I'm just feeling really well. I'm feeling really good. So next I'm gonna show you some belly pics. Oh, here's Charlie. You've not seen Charlie in a long time. So here is my belly in this super overly tight shirt. She thinks she sees somebody outside, so don't worry about her. You can see it's hanging out the bottom. But yeah, this is her from the side. From the front. I don't know if I'm gonna end up having an outie belly button or not. I can't tell. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I kind of covered everything that's went on in the past 12 weeks, 13 weeks, 12 weeks, since I saw you guys last. I am going to try to do this once a month, and then toward the end do it sooner, because I know I'm going to get bigger so fast, and that's when so many more things are happening. Baby shower, getting the nursery together, that kind of thing. Will you comment down below like your favorite place to order maternity clothes? I wish more places had them in the store to try on, because I want some jeans, but I'm so scared to order them online because I don't know how they're going to fit. And also, have you used one of the belly band things that you can supposedly keep wearing, like your pre-pregnancy jeans? And this just kind of like helps you when you're not able to zip them anymore. So if anyone's used those, I was going to order it, but I'm kind of hold off, I think, for like a week or so. So if anyone used those or has used those, let me know what you thought about them, so that way I kind of get like an insight on if I should order it or not. If you guys have any questions or just want to know anything else, just comment down below. Okay, thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys in like 2 weeks. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed just like catching up and seeing kind of where we are. And I'll see you next time.